let's continue working on our speaking skills a little bit. Today, the topic is going to be work, your job, your business, whatever work you do. Let's talk about it. And it's going to be simple. I want you to go to the description, take the questions, paste them on DeepL. Or is it pronounced DeepL? I don't know. Or in Google Translate or any other translator similar. Yeah, two sides. Here, the language that you're learning. So if you're learning French, you translate into French. If you're learning whatever, in this case, I'm going to do it with Dutch because I'm going to the Netherlands. No, actually to Belgium, but to the Dutch-speaking area in a couple of weeks, and I want to refresh my Dutch. So the exercise is very simple. In If you're a beginner, it's going to be different if you're a beginner or if you're at an advanced level. If you're a beginner, you should create a language island. So you answer the questions, write as much as you can about work or about anything related to work, whatever you'd like to say. So what work do you do or did you do? So in this case, uh, I'm a language coach and consultant. Ik ben een taalcoach en consulent. Consultant. Okay. Yeah, consulent is also correct. I help entrepreneurs, professionals learn languages fast and efficiently. Ik help ondernemers en professionals snel en efficiënt talent leren. Write as much as you can. Also, which work did you do? Here I could also type about I used to work in the Spanish embassy in Berlin. Ik heb gewerkt op de Spaanse ambassade in Berlijn. And then I keep, yeah, I tell a story there. Oh, I used to work in a restaurant when I was a student, um, washing dishes. Or I used to work in a warehouse unloading trucks. I actually did that. That was a very long time ago, but it was a fun summer. Anyway, uh, so you talk about your current job and also because they make good stories. You talk about you write about your all the previous jobs you've had, at least the interesting ones, and why you like it, why you don't like it, and you do the same thing with each one of them. I like it because blah blah blah. I like languages. What work is common in your city area? A lot of people in my region work in factories. And that would be veel mensen veel mensen in mijn regio werken in fabrieken. Um, it is a country with a lot of industry. It's a land with veel industry. You write the whole thing. And then you use TTS software to create an audio file of this, and you start listening to it. And also, you read it aloud a few times, and this way you work on your speaking. And the final thing would be to read this and translate it in speaking into this. Yeah, until you know all the until you're able to say them. Not only you know the vocab, but also you're able to form the sentences correctly with all the grammar right. Because if you you are repeating them aloud and then you translate in verbally without looking, you immediately know when you look back here if you said it correctly or not. So it's basically retrieval practice. And this way you can learn hundreds of sentences very fast, practical sentences that you can use in conversation. So yeah, try this with the uh, create a work language island with this. This one is extremely important together with the hobbies one, because people mostly talk about work, hobbies. So when you meet people in another language, name, where you from, blah blah blah, all that. Why are you learning the language? And in less than 5 minutes, people start talking about work. I don't know if it's the healthiest thing to do, but we like, what do you do? I'm this. Like we define ourselves by what we do. So yeah, this is an important one. And a more advanced version of this would be once you've learned, you've written, you've translated your language island, you've memorized it. Once you've learned that, an advanced version would be to uh, look at the questions, well, in the target language, and directly try to answer the questions in the target language. This has the con that the inconvenience that the disadvantage that you don't get the right answer. So if you make mistakes, no one's correcting you. But you get practice. You practice answering a question, improvising in the language. This is also good practice for conversation. I recommend doing this once you've done language islands for these topics, because you already know vocabulary and you know sentences and you're able to play with it a little bit. Anyway, I hope you find this helpful. Again, questions in the description, and go have fun with your language islands and try them in real life. Once you've memorized the sentences, try using them in real life.